Welcome back to episode 3 of Milsurp Mondays. So the item we have today was sold as a Dutch field jacket, but it's a lot closer to a parka than a field jacket. It has Velcro above the right chest pocket for a name tape, and a small Velcro rectangle on the right arm. On the left arm is a small pocket with a crisp Dutch flag. Both elbows are reinforced with a double layer of cloth. Moving down the sleeves, the cuffs have a snap closure with 3 different sizes. There's also a D-ring, which can be used to secure a glove or a mitten. There are 2 epaulettes on the shoulders with Velcro closures. The front of the shirt has 4 pockets, 2 on the chest and 2 below the waist. The layout of these pockets is reminiscent of the M1942 paratrooper jacket used by U.S. airborne soldiers in World War II. The snaps on the pockets are metal, with a green, almost gray, paint to them. Much to the chagrin of sergeants everywhere, there are also 2 hidden pockets behind the bottom 2 pockets, perfect for sticking your hands in. Moving inward, the jacket is closed first by a series of recessed metal snaps, and then by a non-YKK zipper. There's a double layer of fabric between the snaps and the zipper to protect it from the elements and keep heat in. At the waist, there's a cinch with 2 green cord lock stoppers on both ends. There are also 2 elastic pulls at the very bottom of the jacket that replace the stoppers for 2 plastic cones. Since the last snap is about 6 inches above the elastic cord, I don't know how well it'd work at keeping out wind or snow. Maybe you're supposed to tie both ends together. If you know how it's supposed to work, leave a comment. On the inside of the jacket are green plastic buttons, similar to the type that you'd see on a US BDU. These buttons are used to secure a parka liner. They go all the way up to the collar, and on the back side of the collar are buttons which I assume are for a hood, but I'm not entirely sure. This parka is part of the Gevechtstenue GVT system, which roughly translates to combat uniform. It was adopted in 1993 as part of the M93 upgrade to the Koninklijke Landmacht uniform, or the Dutch Army uniform. Right before the adoption of British Disruptive Pattern Material, DPM, tests conducted by the Dutch Army concluded that German Flecktarn was the most effective pattern in the Netherlands, but for various reasons, it wasn't adopted. The Dutch Army ended up choosing DPM because of their close ties to the British military. The Dutch Marine Corps, the Corps Marinaires, however, used the US M81 woodland camo because of their integration with the United States Marine Corps in 1992 as part of the United Nations Transnational Authority in Cambodia. The Dutch military also uses the US Desert Camouflage Uniform, or DCU, in arid environments. The only homegrown camouflage used by the Dutch military is tropen, used mainly in tropical environments such as the Dutch Caribbean. It's similar to a mixture of a dark DCU and an M81 camouflage. It's pretty unique. As of 2020, the Dutch military is in the process of switching their uniforms over to the Netherlands Fractal Pattern, or NFP. There's currently 5 variants. There's a green one, which looks similar to a version of the Wellenbacher Tarn that Commando Store makes by dyeing tropen tarn items with a blue-gray dye. There's a multi-zone one, which is closer to a tropical camouflage, a tan variant, which looks a lot like multicam. There's a blue one, which looks like the old Blueberry Naval Working Uniform Type 1, and a white one used for Arctic operations, but I have yet to see what this looks like. The pattern itself looks like a shrunk-down version of Flecktarn, something that might make an appearance in future videos. If you're looking to pick one of these up, you can get them from Sportsman's Guide. The version I bought was $17.99, but they're also selling the exact same jacket as the Dutch military surplus camo parka shell used for $7.29. So thanks for that one, Sportsman's Guide. Bruh. If you want a parka liner, they also sell that too. It's $53.99, and it comes with 2 liners. I'd recommend sizing down if you don't plan on using it with a liner, as the parka is pretty big. As always, there's links to everything in the description down below. I'd also like to give a special shout out to the Defense Uniform Privé Museum. They're a great resource on Dutch uniforms from 1946 to today, and I couldn't have made this video without their research. If you have any knowledge about the GVT, or you've ever used one, leave a comment down below and let me know how you liked it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you're looking to find your way back for more military surplus related content, subscribe. Feel free to join in the conversations in the comments down below.